welcome everyone to Tuesday the 19th of June. I want to say June. I'm going to say June. And welcome to Shanghai Disneyland. We're here in Disney Town at the moment. The queue at the entrance to the park right now is pretty intense. We are now heading up to the Disney Town entrance because we are staying in a Disney hotel. We're staying in the Shanghai Disneyland Hotel at the moment. We can enter through the Disney Town entrance to get into the parks.
It could have been kind of absorbed the light in a certain way.
I don't know if you guys can see, there's hardly anybody queuing out over there. Oh my goodness. Compared to entering via the other way, this is so much nicer. Oh my goodness. God, that looks nice in a brand new camera, doesn't it? So you guys will see I've got the sun umbrella out today because it is hot already and I have not put on sunscreen yet. Also very bright, so we're doing sunglasses today. So yeah, that Disney Town entrance, which you can only use to get into the park in the morning if you're a Disney hotel guest, is amazing. If you guys are wondering about saving some pennies and going and staying in a non-Disney hotel, don't, really don't. That entrance to get into the park for all standard guests is hell on earth. I think it's the worst part of Shanghai Disneyland. The queues are wide, people queue jump, they're right up and close to you, you're sweaty even before you get in. The convenience of using that special entrance for hotel guests was so worth it. Oh my goodness. I think I would always chuck money at staying at a Disneyland hotel to use that entrance. What a difference. We're heading on to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. I've said this a couple of times. I don't think single rider is worth it on this ride. I never find that the single rider advertised time works out. I think do the standby. It makes a lot more sense. But actually, this is the first time I've done proper standby, so I'll tell you at the end how I actually feel about that. Look at this, it's a map. The Seven Dwarfs Mine, I guess. That's really cute. That's the vault. There we go. We're going there. We're almost at the ends of the queue, guys. I just want to remind you, this is the single rider queue here for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. It is not fun. These people will be waiting a long time, and queuing here is not a blast. This queue was advertised at 55 minutes, and we think it's about 55 minutes, right? Yeah. I still think. Oh, really? I still think it's easier to do this queue in the actual queue rather than single rider. Here we go!
Oh, it's so hot outside.
It's so hot! Whoa. Here we go.
Here we go.
Glasses up! In a mine, in a mine, in a mine, with a million diamonds shine. Hi-ho! Hi-ho! Oh, look at that! It's amazing. And here we go. Ah!
Oh, I just got a ball of something, but then it came back out of my mouth. I wasn't expecting it.
So we're at Troubadour Treats. The Seven Dwarfs Mine Train was awesome, by the way.
It's like a jelly.
Yeah.
Is it the Mickey?
Yeah, they're the Mickeys at the bottom.
Jelly.
I think they're just heavy. No, it is the Mickeys. It is them. I'm sure it is.
It is?
They're like little gummy jelly things. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train was awesome. There's some cute things in the queue, but only once you get really, really close to the end of the queue. Sort of a few little, almost like cupboards for the Seven Dwarfs that we saw.
Yeah, there was something cute.
Yeah, and then also little maps as well, like that, and the ride itself was brilliant. Took a travel sickness pill straight after that, so I should have probably done that earlier on today, and after that ride I was a bit like, oh yeah, I should do that. We then stopped off to get this Donald's special cooler, because it is hot already. So it's good to have something like this. Keep replenished. People, keep all your sugars up, keep all your waters up. I'm super happy with this. This is super cute. Karen was saying it'd be lovely to like put trinkets in and stuff like that when taking it back home. That's a great idea. Put trinkets in it and just like display
or like cocktails.
Cocktails. Trinkets or cocktails. I like this store a lot. Oh look, there's Karen. This store, the Beauty and the Beast boutique, I literally was just at the sign, I didn't even read it. But they have lots of figurines, some cute little frozen items. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to buy my brother some of these things. Loads and loads of princess outfits for girls and boys. Boys, if you want to wear a princess outfit, just do it. And then it has a really, really lovely area over here, which has some Beauty and the Beast items, but without faces, like Beauty and the Beast characters without faces. So look, I mean, I remember the dog doesn't have a face anyway, but the dog is here. Mrs. Potts and Chip, again without faces. And then there's a Cogsworth clock somewhere, like the one from the Real People movie. I can't remember what it looks like. I mean, I know there's Lumiere and Cogsworth over here, but I think that's a Cogsworth clock back there. Is that it? I don't know. People who've seen the Real People movie, tell me. Whenever I glance at this Duffy, I always think he's a Statue of Liberty Duffy. I think it's just the colour choice that they made. I think this is my first Duffy. This is like supposed to be something for babies to sleep with, right? For some weird reason, the colouring just always makes me think of Statue of Liberty. Anyway, this is the Duffy section, which is inside of the Mickey Mercantile store. I'm going to say mercantile. They've got Duffy sections everywhere now in the stores, which is pretty amazing. They also have the Mickey ears and the exchangeable bows. So like these are all the exchangeable bows. And of course this looks a bit, I think this is Cinderella actually. I wondered if it was a bit Alice to start off with, but I think it's Cinderella. It must be Cinderella because you've got Belle at the top there. So this must be the Cinderella ones. Look, you've got Aurora down there. That's definitely Aurora. Oh, I love how he's measuring it. That's amazing. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, I love how precise he's being. It's amazing. It makes me so happy. Oh yes, Barbossa's Bounty, one of my favourite restaurants here, and I absolutely love this area. This place looks great. Oh, hasn't quite opened yet. We'll be one of the first people in. Let's go line up. Guys, we are back in Barbossa's Bounty. It opens at 10:30 in the morning, and so we were there as the doors opened and picked up an early round of ribs. Gonna try and get another image of the menu as we leave. These are the gloves. The menu as we leave, because vegetarians, there definitely is a vegetarian patty here for you. They call it vegetarian patty. I don't know if it comes in a burger, I don't know what else there is, but there's a patty of some description and you can eat it. There also looks like there's another vegetarian thing on the menu now, like I think it said vegetables and mushrooms on rice with some sauce, I think. Anyway, I'm not going to make the faux pas that I made last time. I am going to use my gloves this time to eat the ribs. Apparently this is not just a thing that they do here in China, it's also a thing that they do here, that they do in the US. I had no idea. In Britain, we struggle through trying to eat our ribs with a knife and a fork, which just actually seems ridiculous.
How cool is that?
I mean, I think you're supposed to like pull it off, I think.
The bone just comes off.
Oh, yours did. Oh no, now it has gone. There we go.
Through gloves.
You're right. It's very good. Suddenly worked out I don't now have to turn the camera off, because now my fingers are all sticky. No, these are fingers that I haven't used yet. So here you go.
One more, my friends.
Well, I just say hello to meeting Jack in Captain Barbossa's Bounty. That's amazing. Captain Jack. Is this your restaurant now? Do you take it over?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. I own about 90%.
Okay, you've got to pay your last 10, right?
I like to keep things interesting. David, my friend. Lovely to meet you, my friend. David, watch out for pirates now.
Okay, we'll watch. He was very friendly, Jack Sparrow. Yeah, we had lots of hugging with Jack Sparrow. I think I touched real flesh. I just waved a little bit and I didn't get anything back. Karen's having a look around the restaurant here. I've done a big tour of this restaurant, this Captain Barbossa's Bounty. I'll link it above. I'll show you a few bits and pieces now. This is probably my second favorite room to the room that we were in. We were actually in that room over there, which looks out over to the right. But this is the one that has the picture of Jack. And there's character portraits everywhere, which is just amazing. This is another one of my favorite rooms, only because of the thing that they say over the door here. May your aloe be sweet slumber when drink attains a high number. I can never say it straight out on camera. Anyway, I heartily agree. So the photo of Elizabeth's in this room, which has the red walls, but it's the hidden Mickey I love over here. Look, this hidden Mickey, Karen, is amazing. And if you line it up, you can get Elizabeth's picture in it. So about this, like here, yeah, there we go. So Elizabeth's picture is in the middle of the hidden Mickey. So this room, this heaving room, is where you order. So people, if you come here, every single queue serves the same food. So it doesn't matter which queue you pick. Just pick one. This is a very meat-heavy restaurant, but as I said, they do have that vegetarian patty, and they do have a special vegetarian meal at the moment. Oh, that's it. The top right is the island vegetable patty and rice. You can see it. Oh, and then the fish just gobbled it. We are coming to my favourite theatre here in Shanghai Disneyland. I've not been to many. I've not been to the Tarzan ones. I don't think I can say that flat out. This is the Theatre Fandango, where they do Captain Jack Stunt Spectacular, which I love. There is a pre-show and there is the actual show itself. It's on multiple times in the day. We're queuing up now at about 11 for the 11:50 show. It seems like a good thing to do when the park's really busy, is to get a few shows in. We also picked up my favourite snack, the mini ice cream bar. I'm going to crack this open in a minute. This is great. Get this if you come here. It's awesome. Karen's about to try the mini ice cream and tell me whether I'm crazy or whether it is actually that good.
So, oh, you've already gone in. You've lost an ear.
It's too good.
Oh, you can see the little flow and everything. Okay, so I'm trying to.
I know, it's awesome. I don't like white chocolate and I don't like strawberry, but I really love this. I don't know what this is a great ice cream.
It's kind of like yogurty ice cream.
That is true. It is a bit like, are we moving? I thought we weren't moving now.
Just a little bit.
Oh, just a little bit. Advertised time for this was 11:50, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it looks like the pre-show is going to start at 11:50 and then we'll be feeding into the theatre. So we're all standing here right now, masses of people in these big queues. Lots of people are gathered around the centre of it because there'll be some of the show will feature up there. We're sort of hanging at the back. I'm actually quite happy with the view that we have for the pre-show. This is pretty good. We do have a little leaning post. There's like a barrier behind us. And then we go into the theatre, which is over there. Like those doors over there, I don't know if you can see, but we'll be feeding into those to go into the theatre. Every single seat in the theatre is good, so I wouldn't stress too much about running to get one. But we'll enjoy this show now and we'll tell you all about it afterwards. Karen's first time! So you first time.
Everything's the first time.
Everything's the first time. I'll see you guys later.
都是无害的招呼，团单个成员将荣幸向各位呈现。
Waiting for Donald and Daisy there, I think. Where were we? We went to see the pirate show. Captain Jack's Stunt Show Spectacular. What did you think, Karen?
I liked it.
It's awesome.
There's some really good, like really cool things in it. Really cool parts.
Yeah. Spoiler alert. The wind tunnel thing when they're fighting on the wind is my favourite part, I think.
Awesome.
And also when they spray all the dry ice and you can't see anything. I absolutely love it.
And then the big reveal afterwards.
The reveal is awesome. Yeah, it's really, really good. this photo pass photographer. That was amazing.
His name is Wallace.
Wallace, oh nice. Thank you, so good. Thank you so much. We did the most amazing set of pictures in front of like the summer thing. The castle is off yonder. So I'm looking forward to those. It'll be really good. Yeah, it was awesome. We're in Starbucks here in Disney Town, which is quite, oh yeah, Nitro. Awesome. Oh my goodness, look at this. That looks a bit funky. Yeah, we're in Starbucks in Disney Town, which is quite a fancy building actually. Let me show you guys quickly. Check this out. They've got this like sort of large viewing area above the main sort of coffee pickup area. I need to get better at describing stuff. This is the counter where you order and pay for your Starbucks. You pick it up at the end over there, just as normal, and this is the area upstairs where you can sit and watch the crowds go by in Disney Town. Yeah, the roof's pretty funky as well. I was waiting for coffee to arrive when I noticed that the designers of this building have their signatures on the wall. So apparently, it's designed and built by Starbucks and Disney. And these are all the people who are responsible for building this building. That's pretty cool. I do quite like it. It's just absent of a menu anywhere. So it's an awesome store, but finding the menu is near impossible. You have to actually ask the staff members to give it to you. And oddly, they're rather cagey about it. Back in the World of Disney store, and I love this Daisy Duck bag. Look at that. It's sort of the same kind of design as, like, I'll angle you this way so that you can see it. There you go. Sort of the same kind of design as Shanghai Mini, but just the Daisy Duck version. I love it. I should quite like the pairing of these two tops. The Donald Duck one is awesome. I love the Mickey stripy top. That is amazing. I'm wondering like whether that in a massively oversized t-shirt over some shorts would be quite cute. I'm trying to work out what's happened to Olaf's nose. It must come as a separate bit. You must have to add it. That's just really strange. It's alright. You don't need a nose, Olaf. Found the Princess Mulan stuff. Well, I say Princess Mulan, Mulan. I like Mulan. The figure is really lovely. Mushu looks freaking amazing. And check out Mulan's outfit. Look at that. It's amazing. This is 2XL. And I'm like, I think I can squeeze myself into it. But certain areas would be a bit unsightly. I think maybe not. It's such a shame. I just want them to make all of these outfits, but just a few sizes larger. Look at this crazy Snow White art. Check that out. It's like the same artist. I don't know. Anyway, that is very interesting. She looks a little bit like she's inviting you to have some of that apple. They also now have iPhone X cases, which is brand new. Last time I was here, they didn't have any. I'm sure they have some in Walt Disney World, but I am in the market for an iPhone X case. There's a few cute ones here, but I think I could keep looking. Okay, I may need to own this mug. I was looking for another mug to buy, and this might be it. Check that out. You can see. I'm gonna turn you this way. Oh, look, that's a bit weird. Minnie, all wrapped up in a coat with cherry blossoms. That's amazing. Right, I think this one's gonna be the one that I get. That is not good. So this is Shanghai Disneyland in the rain. Oh my goodness. Toms do not work well on this floor. It's rainy season at the moment in Shanghai. It's rainy season, I think, throughout the whole of June. Apparently, there's not been a lot of rain in rainy season this year, which has been fortunate for us. But it seems to have caught up with itself in the last hour. We've just had a couple of pretty serious showers of rain. Karen's purchased an umbrella. Very fancy. Purchased. It's all lovely and red. And I am using the sun umbrella as the rain umbrella, which I'm pretty sure it can handle. I'm pretty sure this was a dual one, so it's fine. We're actually gonna get double soaked now because we're about to go on the Rapids ride for the first time ever. Probably a good time to go on the Rapids ride when you're already soaked through with rain. The only thing I found is that the floor has been very, very slippy. My chosen footwear for parks is always Toms. I always wear Toms to the park, and I found it very, very slippy, especially on the parade route. Round here in Adventure Isle is actually alright. Hey guys, change of scenery. Also, oh my god, look at that steam. Had a magical girl transformation. Last time I saw you guys, it was tipping it down with rain, and we were on our way to our Roaring Rapids Fast Pass. Sorry, I'm gonna have to continually do this for a little bit. When we made it to Roaring Rapids, they had just closed it due to a weather warning. It seemed like the rain that we had earlier was part of a storm. We heard a few rather loud rounds of thunder after that. So they closed the ride and they weren't allowing anyone on it. Fast passes or none, nobody was allowed. Let's go again. We went back to the room, we got freshened up, and now we're heading back over to the park via the boat to go and do our Royal Banquet Hall reservation. This is crazy, this humidity is nuts. Anyway, we're getting on the boat, we'll try and sort all this out when we're on it. We're back into air conditioning land. I'll see you guys in a bit. This is the back of the boat. I wanted to show you guys something. Right sort of here where the dock is, there's a hidden family mart there. I couldn't believe it. Yesterday we were looking for food everywhere and I had no idea it was there at all. But yeah, so there's a family mart right there, right there. I'll put a picture of it here. I'm gonna find out later if it's a 24-hour family mart. Most of them are. I think they're 24-hour by nature. So by nature, like they've grown from somewhere and they're all 24 hours. Anyway, I think they're 24 hours. So I'll check it out for you, but otherwise that might be a good place to go to get sort of crisps and snacks if you are late back to the hotel like we were last night. So we're sailing away over to the Disneyland park on this lovely Thames Clipper style boat. It's like a little ferry, right? Over there is Disney Town. You can sort of see the San Francisco area over there, and we're going to be docking in a minute. It's a nice quick way to get over. So you guys should be able to see where the boat drops you off. The entrance to the park is over there and the train station is over that way. So it's actually a pretty nice quick way to get over to the park. I actually forgot to tell you guys about what happens with our Roaring Rapids Fast Pass now. So obviously when we got there, the ride was closed due to the weather because of the thunderstorm. And so the guy told us that we can come back at any time later, show the Fast Pass on our phone because we haven't redeemed it, and that will allow us to go back, or will allow us to use that Fast Pass later on in the day. I don't know if I explained that very well. Basically, we get to use that Fast Pass later on in the day because we didn't use it previously. Yeah, we'll give it a shot later on and we'll show you guys what happens when a Fast Pass gets missed because the ride gets shut down. So it'll be interesting. And also interesting that Karen and I look rather glorious right now and we're gonna wreck ourselves on the Rapids ride. Back in the park. It's looking much nicer now actually. Well, without the buckets of rain falling down. Awesome, let's go over to the castle. Right, here we go. Hi, we have a reservation.
Okay, one ticket, okay. Do you have this card?
Yes.
Okay, give it to our photographer later. Okay. Ah, okay.
It's amazing. I love your outfit. I want these with like the thing, the bag. Mine is too short for this, I think. You're very flexible. You do track. Oh wow.
Very fun.
This place is amazing. Oh my god, look, more shots from Sleeping Beauty. I do love the art of Sleeping Beauty. I think it's unbelievable. We need to do a walk around and a half. Oh wow, and Tiana. Oh yay. This is a great seat. So this is the menu, guys. She explained to us, which I think is written here. People who can read Chinese can tell me. Apparently there are set menus where you do a starter on a main course, or like a 2-course set menu, starter, main course, or a 3-course set menu, starter, main course, and dessert. So these are the appetizers. This watermelon and feta cheese one looks delicious. Vegetarians that eat cheese, this one might be good for you. The crab cake with mango salsa might be topping it for me today. Oh, pan-fried salmon fillet sounds delicious. I can't see anything which is completely vegetarian here, so you might have to ask for a special menu if you are veggie. That doesn't look like there's anything for you in the entrees. The desserts look amazing. Look at that Cinderella's chocolate slipper. That looks great. I know you can get them in Walt Disney World, but I think only if you're celebrating something. Oh, Elsa's white chocolate dome with strawberry ice cream. Oh, I think that might be calling me.
Royal Mickey, I've never met Royal.
are the toilets. Toilets. Oh, out. Turn right. Oh, I love that they're so good at English here. Look at this, Snow White's cottage. Isn't that amazing? It's Snow White's cottage. It is. No, no, this is Aurora's cottage. Oh, I almost made a massive faux pas. That's where Diablo sees the pink and blue sparks from Maleficent Merryweather having a tiff with Fauna, right? Fauna. Right, we are on our way to the toilets, getting drastically distracted. Turn right. There they are. There they are. Right. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that. Well, this is love, hey? Oh, that's not fair. The guys get Maleficent. Oh my god, look, just peering quickly. This is the gentleman's toilet. And they have the best fairy of all, Maleficent. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What do we get in ours? We're gonna have princesses in ours. It's not fair. I mean, I love princesses. Oh look, concept art for Cinderella. Oh, loads of concept art for Cinderella. Oh, how dashing. Probably start whistling, shouldn't I? What other fantastic art shall we see? Which movie, guys? What do we reckon? Absolutely no idea. Maybe it's no. Is that almost looks like Princess Anna underneath that, but it's not. Oh, I'm lost on that one. I might have to ask Karen. So this seems to be the Aurora room. Every single piece of art in here is dedicated to Sleeping Beauty or Sleeping Beauty art screenshots. We are in the Tiana room, and over to the left, I believe that might be the Cinderella room. I don't know, we'll go check that out in a minute. But yeah, it looks, it seems like we have these big urns, that's not an urn, right? Pot, decorative vase, and it's got Aurora and Prince Philip on it, so I guess we know that this is the Aurora room. It's quite clear that ours is a Tiana room. We have the Bayou, Bayou pictures all over the place, it's amazing. Dado rail, is it Dado rail? I can't actually remember what they're called. All decorated with the Bayou stuff, and it looks like we've got fireflies up above us, which is pretty cute. So Karen and I shared the starters, the mango crab cake and the watermelon feta. I really do like this as well, actually. The mango with the crab cake was very, very delicious. The bread is warm, the butter's nice. Very happy. That is a ginormous piece of food. Look at that, my goodness. Giant sea bug. Oh my goodness, look at this. Donald is coming. I was trying to see if I'm looking relatively presentable. From afar, maybe it's okay. From up close, not so much. Yeah, this is blurred so much, right? I need to sort this out later. I'm obsessing over it. It's a duck. Just want to look nice with a duck. Hey, Donald! Ah! Wait. I love your regal outfit. It's amazing. Look at all your gems. Oh, thank you so much. This is very nice. I like that. Yes. Yeah, it's awesome. I like this. I like this one. Oh no, we want the, okay, we're doing this one. Okay, that's good. I can do this one. Dinner is over and we're going to take a tour of the restaurant. So thank you so much. Thank you. Where are you from? I'm from London in the UK. Yeah. I'm going to pop into the last room, which is here, which I'm guessing is probably a mixture of Beauty and the Beast. No Snow White. To see, they have another one of those decorative pot things. So not every single room has one. The Snow White one does, and the Aurora, the Sleeping Beauty one does as well. There's Snow White's cottage. I won't stare at these people eating. That's pretty cute. Let's pop into the final room, which seems to be a private dining hall. Very, very Chinese layout table. I love these tables. Chinese sort of communal eating in the round table. Oh, I love it. This must be the Mulan room, but I don't see any art of her. Oh no, wait, hang on a second. There's Mushu. And there we go. Cherry blossoms everywhere. Now, is there going to be a Mulan on the other side? Oh no, it's the dog and I can't remember his name. I can't see any pictures of Mulan around. Although I suppose there's not really been pictures of the princesses around the rooms. There's just been pictures of the other characters and sort of art and other things from their movies. Lovely experience. The place itself really makes it. The food is only okay. Price is alright though. I don't think it was too bad. It's not like you're spending a ridiculous amount. I do think the food could be slightly better for the price that you pay. So would I recommend it? Yes. Would I recommend it for multiple visits? No. That's basically it. Alice Maze is looking epic at the moment, but as Karen pointed out, there doesn't seem to be anybody there, so it looks like it might not be open at night. The castle projection show is on in about 40 minutes, so all routes through the castle out to the front are blocked off, and so we're going the long way round. But look at this for a backdrop. That's nice, isn't it? I might have to take an Insta of that. This is one of my favorite points of Shanghai Disneyland is on this bridge, which looks out to the Alice Maze, which is over here. Oh wow, all the backdrops today. And the other side of the Alice Maze, which is over the other side of the bridge, and you've got this awesome view of I was going to call it Hogwarts. Awesome view of the Storybook Castle behind us. I call it Hogwarts because it looks like Hogwarts to me every single time I'm on this view for some weird reason. I don't really know why. It's pretty epic. Right, take a few Insta shots, then off on our journeys. Yeah, so this is the Tarzan Theatre. It's massive, and this is Soarin.
There's a big rock.
I was telling Karen earlier that Soarin's kind of a bit set back. You kind of don't really see it until you approach it. It's just over here. And the Tarzan Theatre is just there. We are heading to Soarin. A lot of things have happened since I last spoke to you guys. We popped over to guest services and explained some of the problems that we were having with attaching fast passes to our hotel booking. As Disneyland hotel guests, we should be getting fast passes, one fast pass per day, and we did not get any. Which way is the fast pass entrance? Fast pass entrance. And so we had to talk to them about that. Apparently it was something to do with the type of tickets that we've got and not probably being attached to a hotel booking. Anyway, I'll go through all of that another time. The wonderful Eric at Guest Services sorted it out for us, and he said, did we want to continue with our original fast pass today, which was for Roaring Rapids, and we decided no, because it's late and dark and we don't want to do that. So he switched it out for us and put it into Soarin, which is awesome. We actually have a fast pass loaded onto our ticket this time because we got it from Guest Services. So that's why I'm using my ticket.
你好，座位下面的储物格里。
Although we were on the side, and so things did look a little bit more curved than they usually do. I thought I've sat on the side before and they didn't look quite as bad. I love that Soarin version, it is Soarin over the world, but yeah, it just looks a little bit more curved than it usually does. We are back now, guys, in my favourite ride of all time. You know what it is. Pirates of the Caribbean. We've come here because it's a 10-minute wait. The castle projection show just went on. Ignite the Magic, the fireworks show here at Shanghai Disneyland. It just finished about 5 minutes ago, 5-10 minutes ago. So everybody is rushing onto the rides, but Pirates hasn't got a long queue yet. So we're going to sneak onto this before we do our Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh fast pass, not Winnie the Pooh. That sounds like something different. Okay.
我真是太了不起了！啊，来得正好，我忠诚的船员们出门了。
Time to go backwards, guys. See ya, Jack. Whoa. new favourite branches. There they are, the whole park. These are my favourite branches. Oh, I love them.
你们去告诉这个 spider， 我的宝藏就得和我追死他。
Guys, we're going to be going up now. Here we go. The other ships. Ah! I love it. Get ready to protect the camera as that ship's coming. It's going to splash us. That's my favorite room, the rainy day room.
总是有伤。不觉得，抓住！
Oh, poor Boo. Get the good stuff, Boo. Yeah, we popped into Pirates, which was amazing. Then we went over to Winnie the Pooh for our fast pass, which was not needed because it was a walk-on, but we used it anyway, which was great. And that ride, that Winnie the Pooh ride, is an exact copy of the one. I'm pretty sure it's an exact copy of the one from Walt Disney World in the Magic Kingdom. So yeah, it's a cute ride. The Tokyo one is better. If you're a Winnie the Pooh fan, save up and go to Tokyo. But that is a super cute ride. We're now whizzing over to Peter Pan. The park is open for another 25 minutes and we would like to do Peter Pan and Tron. It's drizzling a little bit, so I've got my rain mac on, but it's not too crazy right now. So hopefully we'll be able to get those two done before heading back for this evening. Sometimes you can see Tinkerbell over here on this wall. Oh, there she is. Oh, that's awesome. Poor Nana. Bye, Nana. I love the screen effect that they do here, it's amazing. Poor Wendy! Oh, look at that water, that looks amazing. Me! Ha ha ha. Looks like we'll be spending the rest of the day today in Tomorrowland. There's only about 20 minutes left of it. This is my favorite place to be at night though. So I'm quite happy about that. Right, on to Tron. That's what we're gonna try and get on now. Three, 2, 1. This is it, God! Oh my God! Woo-hoo!
Oh, I like the flag.
Oh, that's amazing. Check that out. Yay! Yeah, it looks like they'll let you onto rides all the way up until closing time. We were 2 minutes to 10 when we came out of that line. I think by the time we managed to exit, it just ticked over to 10 o'clock and looks like the ride has just shut up about now. So that's it for today. Another day at Shanghai Disneyland. Started off pretty good. We had some heat and some rain and ended pretty well. We're going to take some shots from the park now that it's closing. I'll see you guys back at the hotel, maybe via the Family Mart. We're by the Mass Effect fountains, guys. Look, they're just down there. Fountains down here make all the good Mass Effect music. Oh, I love it. For those of you who are new to the channel, it's not actually officially Mass Effect music. I just think it sounds exactly like Mass Effect. Somewhere between Mass Effect and Ghibli Museum in Tokyo. Oh, look at Tron. Yeah, that's awesome. We are back in the hotel room now, and Karen's putting on the end of Tron. We started watching it yesterday, sort of vaguely. We're kind of like half paying attention. Tomorrow we'll be back in the park early. We're going to try and get challenge trails done tomorrow, so if you're interested in challenge trails, we'll be doing that. Trying to meet a few characters and write a few more things and start the Shanghai Disney Passport, because I haven't even started it this time. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Bye from me, bye from Karen, bye. She's in her jammies, so yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay, thanks, bye. So this is actually a really awesome room, and all the paintings have changed. They all washed away to something else.